I got a question for
That is a
you.
great song. Let me
Who
hear it.
who do you think is gonna get album of the year for the Grammys?
I gotta look it up. I know Nas is in
Oh, we're gonna do that right now.
running. Yeah, let me
We're
let
gonna look
me
that up. Pop or player. We're gonna do that.
let me look that one up. Uh,
So the thing about technology is Google could be your best friend.
I remember, you ain't lying. I remember the first time I signed on Google when I heard about it in I think fourth or fifth grade. Went home, got on the computer, I typed in Google. Went back to school the next day. Told my teacher, I said, this Google website didn't pop up. And she was like, you spelled it wrong. I put Goggle instead of Google.
Goggle. That's funny. I remember hearing about Google was like they try to give us a root of the name Googleplex and how it has like whatever amount of zeros, the infinity of how
Oh
much
shit, I
information you
remember
have.
that.
I was like, come on, man, really? Like we did not need to know all of that. Just let us know. This is where we get our answers. This is where we can get our answers. That's it. All right, I got a list. Yes, about what the best rap album nominations. You found a list, or you want me to say it off?
Yeah, say it, run down the list.
Um, well, Drake is withdrawn from his nomination. It was
Yeah,
Certified
I
Lover
heard
Boy.
about that.
I don't know what that's about. I know he has problems with the Grammys. I don't know if that's a part of it. I don't know if he made some deal with Kanye because Kanye. I know Kanye. He was real strong about like who wants to beat Donna for album of the year. Like, well, so it's the off season. J Cole. You got King Disease 2 with Nas. You
Okay.
have Call Me If You Get Lost, Tyler the Creator. You have
Damn, I actually
Donda's.
listened to that one.
Yo,
Hmm.
Tyler the Creator, man. He can create. I'll tell you that much.
No, he's nice. No, I remember when he first came out. Yeah, he's nice.
Then you got Donda by Kanye West,
Okay.
of course. I think that was it. And then yeah, it was Drake's.
Off
That's
season, Drake, Kanye, and what's the guy? Tyler the Creator. Oh, and King's Disease too. Hmm, if I had to go based off how the Grammys are handed out, I think it might be Donda.
I was thinking.
I mean, I definitely wasn't expecting Nas to win last year for King's Disease because the Grammy committee, when it comes to rap and hip hop nominations and categories, they don't always pick the winner for the culture. So, I think it'll probably be Kanye Donda.
Okay.
Who you got winning?
No, I think it'll be done. Honestly, I think it's like you said, just the way the Grammys is, the meaning of the album, and just like how much people he got involved. Honestly, but it's hard, because Nas won it with King Disease, and King Disease 2 was I feel like it was a better album than King Disease. So
He's on a run right now, so
yeah,
it's very possible he can get it because he's on a run. Like Nas is on a fucking run, and he's like finally getting the respect without people mentioning, "Oh, you didn't sell as many records as X, Y, and Z."
yep. And then you got I don't know, I don't, it's funny because I remember when the off season first came out, I was on it, but like once you hit all the albums that came out too, like after that, I was just like, I still love it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't see it beating these other albums. Maybe I mean I don't think Drake was gonna get it either, and just because like you said the way the Grammys is set up, the kind of music he has is a little more raunchy than what they'll accept, as you may say.
And I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't. I wasn't too high on Certified Lover Boy. Wasn't too high on the album.
Yeah, I mean we could talk about that too because it was the whole Kanye versus Drake, that whole rollout. Yeah, I think Kanye won that whole bout at the end of the day. Certified Love Boy, it's gonna get more streams just because of the popularity of Drake. and the kind of music it is gonna be in the clubs. So obviously, Kanye music is not really always meant for clubs. It's meant for a vibe, but like this shit is beautiful, man. Fuck that.
And Kanye had his time. The music isn't revolved around his sound. It's not quite revolved around Drake as it was probably like 6-7 years ago, but Drake is that guy right now. The off season, it was solid. It was solid. My problem with J. Cole, I feel like he plateaued. I don't know if you feel the same. Yeah, like can you take it to another level?
Honestly, I think he's like a Nas, bro. He's just gonna be. He's just gonna be seasoned. He's just gonna keep on creating new stuff. I don't know. I don't see him getting worse. I don't see he plateaus. I don't want to say. Not saying he's saying he's getting worse, but I don't think he plateaued. I think he's just creating different ways. It's not like a club hits. Don't expect club hits coming from him. He's more of an artistic guy. So it depends on what you're looking for, what you're expecting out of him.
No, he's not on the decline, but so like besides like Nas's like classic or damn near classic albums, he has, let's see, like Hip Hop Is Dead. It's a average album. It's good, not like phenomenal, and it's damn sure not whack. I feel like we gonna like that is the level J. Cole is on, but then you comparing them to Nas, we still get a Stillmatic, Godson, and then fast forward to last year, King's Disease. Like I need him. He does J. Cole have a classic album to you?
I think the one that everyone can agree with is 2014 Forest Hill Drive.
I knew that was coming.
I mean, but that's just what I'm saying. That's an obvious one. I mean, I think like Born Sinners was a classic as well. And obviously he don't have as much music or a large enough catalog to go that way. He was another one that made like those little singles that came out, like the Truly Yours singles, and like like those little 3-pack songs that come out like Drake used to do. And
oh yeah.
So there's not like a lot of albums that have some classic songs on it, but and one thing that he does differently than Nas do, he has other artists that's under him that he promotes more, like JID and Boss, and he has a whole label, the whole Dreamville label. Like you could tell he had a lot of focus on that, and doing more production. So I think the off season I feel like the off season was a reintroduction, but it really depends on how he gonna come back and if he gonna make more music or not, because he can't give us a short album and leave for a few years and we don't hear from him again. But I think what we saw in off season was him honing his skills, like more just freestyling, talking shit, because we're not used to that. It's more like usually just a message from him. So I think that's what he was giving us. But I think there's a lot more. Hopefully,
it's a dope. It's a solid album. It's a solid album. I just all right.
Not compared to the rest of them. That was my main thing. When you put it up with the rest of whatever else came out, when you put up Certified Lover Boy, put up King's Disease 2 and Donda, I don't think it's not standing there with it. It can't.
All right, question: do you like KOD better or the off season by J. Cole?
I would have to listen to them again, honestly. Off rip, like I could listen to the off season, like, and just play it real quick and just vibe out to it, But KOD, that shit, I'm a J. Cole fan, period. So like, hearing that shit, man, that shit's fire too. Like I'll sing that. I'll go fucking from track 1 to the last track. I'll sing that shit all over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but he had, and again, it's about the messages that he was sending in his music.
Right.
It was more than just like, oh, let me make a club hit. He was trying to make club hits out of it, but that's like some shit Kanye used to do back in the day, making Jesus Walks and shit like that. So I respect that. I don't know. I gotta hear that back though. I gotta hear them both over.
Yeah, it's gonna be a J. Cole. It may be a J. Cole weekend for us.
Maybe. I wouldn't mind that at all. But yo, since we already on the Grammys, right? I might as well